My friends, welcome to the metal shop. Just gonna do a little quick little unboxing here. Another video on my spiral down the rabbit hole of the Klon Centaur. Yes, I bought a couple more because why not? Two is not enough. We know we have the Warm Audio Centavo and I have the Wampler Tumnus Deluxe, but I figured what the heck. So this one kind of spoke to me, and I originally kind of dismissed it in my search video as uneasy to obtain, difficult to obtain, but it turns out that all of a sudden I think they just ramped up production and they were all over Reverb. I got this one from Amelia Island Fine Guitars. They had the best price on Reverb for this. Here's the plug, and I paid full price for this. So, just the spirit of honesty we have in here, and that's nice. We have a little wrapping package, and oh, there, that gives it away. So we have the Ceriatone, and I'm going to call it Ceriatone. It's not, I don't know if it's Ceriatone or Ceriatone, whatever. I'm going to call it Ceriatone Centura Professional Overdrive. And this guy went way out of his way to make very exacting, and I mean exact, replicas of the original Klon Centaur. Down to, he didn't use a white box. He could have used a white box, I guess, if he wanted to get it perfectly right. This is kind of nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And there we go. So I went with just the plain gold for this one, and that's an adapter cable because he used the precise 9-volt 1/8-inch phono jack is really what it is for the power there. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's included the handwritten instructions. I don't know if he took actual photocopies of Bill Finnegan's Klon Centaur. Gosh, there's so many different. We got the Centavo, the Centura. They're all cute with their names for them. And look at that. He's even got the precise gold sticker on the back. Centura Professional Overdrive by Ceriatone. And this he's out of Malaysia. And there's the aforementioned 1/8-inch plug there. You can see I've not gotten into this thing at all. We're doing this together. So that's pretty nice. That's nicer than the Warm Audio by a sight. And these are the right Dakaware knobs, or Davis, whatever company knobs. I don't believe they make the spring-loaded ones from the original Klon Centaurs anymore. And this works out better because what you do is the set screw goes on the solid shaft pot. Bill Finnegan, when he made his, and it's a good way to tell a fake from a real one, he custom ordered CTS pots with a D shaft, and he custom ordered Oxblood Dakaware knobs that were spring-loaded to go onto the D shafts. And if you look at his knobs, you can see where they took a regular round shaft knob and they actually filled it with like an epoxy and a little, like a brass insert to go on his D-shaped knobs there. So let me just show you what I'm talking about here. This is a solid shaft. Finnegan's custom ordered ones from CTS are half that, and he set them up in such a way that, you know, you're off. You know, the pointers your pointer's always going to be in the right spot when it clicks on, versus this where you put it down to 0 and you can adjust it anywhere you want around the dial. And all of the videos there, the how to properly identify and find spot fakes or whatever, they say he never had white pointers on his knobs. Well, I've seen real Klon Centaurs with white pointers. Now, I don't know if that means that people change them for ease of noticing them from their pedal board or what have you, but I have seen real Centaurs with white pointers. So take that for what it's worth. It's Put our little swag back in here. It's kind of nice. Nice stickers. Nice. We'll save all this. Set this aside. Have a quick looky-see here at the instructions. You know what? I don't even need to look at this. They're the same. They're the photocopies of Finnegan's original. I'm going to leave this nice. I'm not even going to open it up. I've seen enough of these because I'm going to leave it all packed in the box here. Let's have a quick look. Oh, okay, right off the bat. No, do they all come with? No, they don't. These are, okay, they do not come with Phillips screws. The original Centaurs do not come with a Phillips screw. It's a regular slotted screw because he talks about how you can they use a dime or penny or whatever to pull these off. So that's kind of weird. And this finish is not the same. This is kind of a rough, kind of a milled finish, where his was really more like sheet metal, cut out sheet metal. So there. All right, pretty nice inside. It doesn't use the flat panel wire there. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Can't think of what they call this. Ribbon cable. This is the original Klon Centaurs use a ribbon cable from here, and they actually use, and you can see that I'm amassing parts here. This is the style of pot that they use. Here's the dual gang pot that would be in here, and there would be a little printed circuit board with the 6 openings, and then you have a ribbon cable going from here to here. But these are extremely difficult to come by unless you place an order from CTS, and I think their minimum order is 200 parts. That's going to cost you a lot of money. And you know, do you want to spend, you know, $500 to get these pots here? I have some. Anybody needs any, hit me up. I do have some. Anyway, there's the ribbon cable. We don't have that, but we have very nice, neat, and clean point-to-point wiring here. He used alpha pots instead of the CTS pots, which is, you know, I would have used CTS pots and flipped them around. That's kind of weird the way they did that. This is not the proper foot switch, not the proper Carling foot switch. And these are the, okay, that is right. That's the right battery cable there. He's serializing them, a check mark. But there's the Carling foot switch, made in Mexico. Nice, expensive, that Finnegan used. So kind of my plan is this is not right either. That's not the, is it CTS or is it a Switchcraft? I think it's a Switchcraft part there. So my plan is to, there's the proper part. It's to swap out all these parts. Proper Carling foot switch, you know, proper power source. Is this going to make a difference? I believe these are correct, but I don't know. We're always switching out our pots on a guitar. If I bought a guitar and it came with alpha pots, first thing I would do would be to throw them in the garbage and put in good CTS pots. He's got some hot glue there to hold some components together. There's the diodes. These are labeled Magic. That's kind of funny. Magic diodes. Looks like 9318 is my number. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Does that mean that he's made close to 10,000 of them? I'm not sure. So anyway, and this will all come in the when I finally do the audio demo, the shootout that I've promised. We will do the Ceriatone Centura. It's beautiful. I think the case is right. I think it's very, 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 very close. Very accurate. Let's set that aside. Set some parts aside. And you've probably figured out from the parts that I'm amassing what I've got going on here. This one's going to take a little bit longer to get into. And those of you in the know probably recognize this packing here. It doesn't have that kind of that mustard yellow packing tape, but amassing all of those parts. What do I got going on? going to get in this box. Try not to stab myself here. Guess I could have done something here. It's like it's so, box is so done up with, let's just do that, who cares about this box. Generally try and be nice. There we go. And what we have here is the Wish Centaur kit. So the plan is, let's not be smart, let's do this like this. This is okay. Doesn't quite match. A lot of stuff's not quite right on that. But the idea is, okay, we can, not going to undo this any further. The idea is I'm going to build my own Klon Centaur using the parts from this kit. So this was like $30, okay? So if you want to buy a Klon Centaur kit, one of these Chinese kits from AliExpress or whatever, they charge you $250, okay? So here's your price scale. Kit, $250, okay? That's pretty spendy. If you want a one that looks like this from AliExpress, fully assembled, and they say they use all the correct parts, it is $110, I think, plus some shipping. Yes, I paid $123 for one. That's coming too. For the kit that looks just like this, not even the kit, assembled, $123, like that. Okay, so what I've done is, in order to save a little bit of money, again, okay, $30 here for the Wish Little Centaur, and we have the proper size box, also from, from Wish or AliExpress, $80. $85. So I get 85 plus the 30, 110. I'm going to build my own that matches. So I'll have $110 into it, and I amassed some of the nice parts. Anyway, so there we go. There's the latest installment in my trip down the Klon Centaur rabbit hole. We've got the Ceriatone Centura. We have the Wish. I'm gonna build more than one of these. I'm gonna build a couple of these. So by my count, we're up to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have one more in order, so 5. Because everyone needs 5. Especially for a guy who is a bedroom player these days, who has solid state amplification. I'm sorry. I got a big tube amp over there, and quite honestly, how I use it is, I like to use something like this. Like I used to use the Proco Rad or the Tube Screamer as a third channel. You have your clean, you have your dirty. I have a 5150 combo. Plenty of good dirty sounds, plenty of good deep brown sounds there. So I have the clean, the dirty. You use this on your clean channel to get channel 3, which is your right at the breaking edge of clipping, to all the way to a cranked Marshall. It's really like an AC/DC or 1978 brown sound tone. So that's how I use it, as a third channel in my on my tube amp, and that's what we're going to do. Anyway, my friends, thank you for indulging me this quick unboxing here. Like I said, latest trip down the rabbit hole of the Klon Centaur. I'm really going nuts for this stuff. But appreciate you watching. I hope you find this fascinating. Please give me a like, hit that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Click subscribe if you are new to the channel. Please hit me up in the comments and or share the video if you are so inclined. All right, my friends, Klon Centaur. Take care. Thanks again. Bye-bye.